Oh my goodness, let's start learning how to crochet. So first thing is we have some yarn. I've got a little ball over here, but I've loosened up some yarn, so I have a nice bit of yarn. I don't want to be yanking on a ball of yarn. I want the yarn to kind of be free, so I unravel a couple feet at a time. Depending on what I'm doing, I may unravel a few yards at a time, but for right now, just like 2 feet is fine. All right, I'm gonna make my little slip knot. Okay, little loop, and okay, there we go. Pull the string through, and now I have my little slip knot, and I have my crochet hook. Let's see, make sure it's focused. Got it. Okay, now this is a huge, whoa, too much space. So what I want to do is I want to tighten this loop. So I pull on that long side, okay? And what I don't want to strangle my crochet hook, so I'm not going to pull it so tight where it's really tight on there. I just want a loop where my crochet hook kind of comfortably fits inside of it, so I could still like easily move this around. Okay, so that's something that you have to get used to controlling as you're doing crochet. It's all about kind of controlling the size, the length of your yarn as you're working with it, and the tension of your yarn. Again, I unraveled a bit of yarn, so I'm not yanking on a ball of yarn. You don't want to be making things tight all the time, because then it's going to be hard to work with, and I'll show you how. Okay, I'll show you what that means. So the simple way that my mom taught me how to crochet is just simply all this extra yarn over here, I just put that over my finger. I hold the little tail, we'll call that the tail, with my index finger and my thumb, okay, and then I'm going to be grabbing yarn with my hook from over here, right on top of my finger, right there. Now I'm not holding it tight, so I have to dig for it. I am just holding it loose enough so that I can pick up some yarn onto this hook like this, okay? Just like that. That's known as yarning over your crochet hook, okay? And then I could take my hook and just pull it through that first loop that I have, or first chain, okay? And now I have another loop. Again, I'm gonna go underneath. I've yarned over my crochet hook, and then I tend to like to turn my crochet hook to the side as I'm pulling that bit of yarn through the hook. See that? Yarn over, pull it through, okay? And as I'm going to kind of adjust my hand. So before I was holding on to the tail, but now we're building this chain, so I'll hold on to the chain. If I try to continue holding on to the tail, I kind of have less control, and my crochet hook will fall right out. It's kind of a muscle memory thing that happens as you're doing this, and you'll learn like how to slightly adjust your hands as you're going so that you have the perfect tension every time, and that you could just, I can even probably do, oh, look, a little mistake right there. Okay, I need to just make sure that my yarn is good. All right, and if I wanted to, I'm gonna try and do this. I like to hold my yarn like that. Let's see. I'm looking at the camera. I'm not even looking at what I'm doing. Oh, what's that? I'm not even looking. Okay, and I'm still making a successful chain. Your hands will get used to the muscle memory of it all. Once again, my mom just taught me to drape the yarn over my finger like that. Okay. As time went on, I realized I like to hold my yarn like that. For me, it holds the perfect tension. Okay, and that is a chain. Each one of these little bits is a chain. This is known as chain stitching, okay, because it looks like a little metal chain. One, look, this is one chain, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can count them. They actually end up looking like tiny little hearts. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so what I would like you to do is I would like you to chain, make a chain of about 1 foot long. Okay, so good luck. Ooh, notice how it stretches. We'll get more into this in the future.